Last week on the Jon Buff player tracker. Oh shit. I know I drunk too much, cuz. Ooh wee. Ain't nothing that the weed can't help. Looks like I done sobered up already. I can't wait to get there.
Jon Buff goes for 7 touchdowns on every side of the ball in his historic debut. This is going to be one of those games that Michigan State University will remember for ages. It's not often we see a guy dominate on offense, defense, and special teams. Let's catch up with the man himself, live from the Mighty Crab Sports Network. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for an exclusive interview with the mighty Jon Buff.
Come out here starting stuff already.
Hey, look, man, let me tell you something.
Well, here we have it, ladies and gents, the man of the hour, Jon Buff. You
Yeah,
had a
yeah,
very spectacular performance today, Jon. What was the...
Yeah, it was a very spectacular performance on my behalf. And as you can see, I'm a very spectacular individual myself. When you are in the presence of someone who possesses spectacular characteristics such as I, major feats like 7 touchdowns in one game are pretty much average in my book, my nigga.
Jon, you cut me off there, pal.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I was just intrigued hearing how people think so highly of the mighty Jon Buff.
Well, Jon, that's certainly one way to toot your own horn.
Toot my own horn, what the fuck? Come on now with that foo-foo business, my brother. The mighty Jon Buff does not oblige to that foo-foo business. If your next line of questioning mentions any of that foo-foo shit, we might have to cut this interview short. Or even worse, I just might have to put some squabbles on you, my brother.
Are you being serious, Jon?
I'm being very serious, Mr. Reporter, sir. That foo-foo shit is not to be associated with the mighty Jon Buff's name.
You know, Jon, you know what? I'm sorry for mentioning your mighty name in that manner. Is that what you wanted me to do, Jon? You wanted a nice apology to soothe your overinflated ego?
Well, actually, in fact, I did. You know what? You know what? It's funny that you'd apologize through that sarcastic tone, almost like you're tempting me to put these squabbles on you right now. You know, in a second, you're going to get exactly what you've been asking for, son.
I can't believe this. I'm being threatened by an 18-year-old. For the sake of my career and your image, I'm going to move past this.
It's best for your sake that you move past this, cuz the shakedown was this close to being put in effect, and you and I are going to have a nice little squabble, cuz. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you, Jon. As I was saying and as you said in a previous interview, let's keep the topic based, inside the white lines.
You know what? That's right. Let's keep it inside the white lines. You know, that's where my specialty lies, you know?
Glad we could move past that. The question I intended to ask was, how does it feel to break out with such an outstanding performance in your first matchup? I'm sure the pre-game jitters were high with all the hype behind your name. How did you overcome the pressure and ball out the way you did, Jon?
No pressure. No motherfucking pressure at all, Mr. Reporter, sir. Them punk-ass niggas couldn't hold my nuts anyhow. As you can see, I dragged my nuts all up and down that campus tonight. The nut drag was in effect tonight, my brother. Dragging them heavy-ass shits up and down that field for 4 quarters, motherfucker. The mighty Jon Buff nuts could never fold to any amount of pressure, you feel me?
Oh, damn it. Jon, will it kill you to show an ounce of class?
Well, I did attend all my classes last week, Mr. Reporter, sir.
What?
You insulting my intelligence, motherfucker?
Oh no, here we go with this shit again. Let's just fast forward through the shit. I can't put up with this anymore. Today y'all had a pretty outstanding performance against a not so highly rated CalU. Next week the competition will be much stiffer as you all are facing the Miami Hurricanes, who are rated just outside of the top 25. What's your mindset going into next week?
I feel as if you tried to discount the mighty Jon Buff and the Michigan State Spartans because our competition happens to be a bunch of jabronis, a bunch of busters, a bunch of pushovers. I'm not gonna lie, I see that ranking system as a silly numbers game, and to be honest, I picture myself picking up these heavy-ass balls and carrying them from California to Miami to drag them all over the Hurricanes facilities.
So in simpler terms, you plan on having a pretty sizable victory next Saturday.
Yes, indeed, mighty crab reporter, man. A dominant performance is in my foreseeable future, and the Miami Hurricanes is no competition. You can expect a nice 379 yards out of me, 5 touchdowns, and maybe 3 picks this time, or a forced fumble, you feel me? No matter how you slice it, the Miami Hurricanes is getting that ass clapped next Saturday.
This ball game's over. What are your final thoughts on this game, Kirk?
It was a good game, but I'm sure there's a little disappointment down there. Michigan State did not seem to gel out there at all, and I hate to state the obvious, but guys, unless you score, you can't win. They really need to do something with this offense because it looked miserable out there today.
And there you have it. A shutout at Michigan State University, a complete opposite of what we saw out of the Spartans last week. This offense couldn't get moving all night, holding Jon Buff to an underwhelming 21 yards, but he did secure a pick on defense. But it didn't help at all in the end. Ironically enough, Jon Buff was quoted last week saying that the Miami Hurricanes were going to get their ass clapped this upcoming game. And that seemed not to be the case in this one, and the Canes took every opportunity to rub it in. Let's check in with Jon Buff inside the Michigan State locker room with an update after that devastating loss. Well, hey Jon, how are you doing?
Well, I can answer that in a plethora of ways, but I'm gonna just say all is well. Yeah, all is well.
Well, that's good to hear, Jon.
Yeah.
Well, do you know why I'm here to interview you, right?
Man, if you don't get to the motherfucking point, I got shit to do.
Okay, I'm just saying. You had some comments last week that were contrary to the outcome of today's game. Do you remember what those comments were?
Okay, so I see how it is. Your buster ass came up here to rub that in my face, huh?
Well, I actually did, you bitch.
Hey, you best watch your mouth, you punk motherfucker. I spared your punk ass last time, cause it was my big day. But today, I will not hesitate to put these squabbles on your punk ass immediately.
Oh, would you shut the fuck up? Those tired-ass threats are getting real stale, Mr. Buff. You walk around with your inflated ego making you think you're bigger than the world, but in reality you're an overhyped meathead who ate his words tonight.
And I think you're just a bitch with a microphone.
And you're just a sorry running back who couldn't even get 30 yards tonight. You fucking suck, bro.
Well, nigga, if I were to slap that microphone out your hand, you'd be a bitch without a microphone.
You know what? Come do it, motherfucker. I'm getting real sick of your threats, bro.
Hey, don't test me, boy. I'm not in a good mood, and I will not hesitate to put these squabbles on your punk ass immediately.
You're all talk, you punk.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, you wanted this noise, huh? Uh-huh, these left and rights are now in effect, you bitch. Buster. Ass. Nigga. Oh, don't run away now. I'm coming for that ass. Yeah, come on back over here. You gonna get that ass whooped. You want to talk all that noise, right? Ooh-wee. Oh, I'm definitely not done with your ass yet. I'm definitely not. Uh-huh. Ain't no escaping this. Yeah. Motherfucker. Ooh-wee. Who the fuck is that? You scared the shit out of me. Ooh-wee. Yeah, motherfucker. Now it's time for you to meet the shitter box. Wanted to talk all that shit, now you get a mouth full of shit. How about that? Serves you right, motherfucker. Mark, ass. Niggas always talking that noise. Yeah, go to sleep. Oh shit. I'm all out of gas after beating on his ass. He needed an ass woman like that, though.
You have any idea what just happened, Coach?
We lost.
No. Well, that too, but our star guy just kicked the shit out of a news reporter.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nope, gave the guy a pretty stern beating too. We slid the network a few dollars so they won't press charges on him. But the other networks is eating us alive. Damn it.
I told you we shouldn't have brought him here.
Well, shit. He's here now, and he's both of our problem.
So what do you want me to do with him?
I was thinking that we should cut.
What up, bitch? I'm Mac Main. And this Young Money, the brother get him.
Get straight out the hood, a young hoodlum. Done what I shouldn't, did what they say I couldn't. Hear what all the killers hear that. Hung what the other hustlers slung at. Waiting on the get back. Get that, flip that, debating on the mix match. Switch that from dope to coke, I'm going up fast. Now you niggas is slowing up fast.
I can hear myself, but I can't feel myself. I want to feel myself like Tweet.
Yeah, now my niggas is blowing up.
DJ Rod Smooth, the greatest DJ in the world.